Here goes. What is the guideline for today? Take a short afternoon nap every day. And how does that make you feel? So right after your lunch, take a nap. Well, across cultures, we have known the importance of rest and recovery. If the Bhagavad Gita says that without moderation in sleep and in food, you cannot achieve yoga, then the Islamic culture says that only devils don't sleep. There's actually a tradition or a sunnah of afternoon nap. However, in modern culture, the afternoon nap has been not just underrated and undervalued for its effect on health and well-being, but it is actually misunderstood as something which leads to lethargy, leads to obesity, and even leads to insomnia in the night. Well, nothing could be further away from the truth. There are many, many important reasons why you should be napping every afternoon. And I'm going to list out a few important reasons why you should nap every afternoon. Number one, for improved heart health. So for all those of you who have issues of blood pressure or who have already had procedures on their heart like the angioplasty and bypass and stuff, you must nap. It really helps with your heart health. For all those of you who have digestion issues, constipation, IBS, bloating, gases, acidity and stuff, an afternoon nap is important. It leads to improved hormonal health. So diabetes, PCOD, thyroid, all of you should also be napping in the afternoon. Improved recovery. So if you are an athlete or a sports person or someone who's consistent with exercise or simply recovering from an illness, you must sleep in the afternoon. Improved sleep. And this time I'm talking about the sleep in the night. If you have been fighting with insomnia, if you're unable to sleep, if you're just having broken sleep where you wake up in the middle of the night, or you are simply a person who's going to too many shaadis and late night functions, or you are one of those globetrotters who's forever jet lagged and stuff, you surely should be sleeping. And it also helps in fat loss, all right? It is especially important for people who just borrow sleep all the time when they are sitting around. You must have seen a few people in your family or the elderly who just sit and they sleep, especially when the TV is on and stuff. Lastly, I think also for improved skin, for better health, for improved immunity, for all of these things, you should nap. But the key is, how should you nap? It's not just about lying down all the time. Oh, I'm going to show you or tell you how to do this. So step one, when should you nap? You nap right after lunch, all right? In the next 5 or 10 minutes of lunch. Number two, how should you nap? Well, you should be napping in the fetal position. In fact, Ronaldo, who's one of the greatest athletes of our times, he also endorses the nap and he attributes his great physical performance to the nap, and he often naps in the fetal position. In our culture, we are supposed to nap in the fetal position and on the left side of the body. In yoga, it even has a name. It's called Vamakukshi. Vama is left side. You lie down like that in the fetal position. So if you have a bench, like the way I have my bench, then, this is your left side. So you just lie down. This is the fetal position. And yeah, you see, this is also good for people who have snoring issues. So if you have a partner who's complaining that you're snoring, this is what you need to be doing every afternoon. You nap. Yeah? So that's the Vamakukshi. It's pretty simple. Try it. The duration of the nap has to be between 10 to 30 minutes. Not more, not lesser. And the ideal time to nap is between 1 to 3 p.m. So these are some of the do's of how to nap. If you are a working person and you're unable to nap in the fetal position, just lie down like this on your desk. All of Asia does it. You should be doing it too in India, because on the one hand, HR wants all of us to be very productive. On the other hand, it won't let us nap. It will give us those watches or whatever, which will tell us how many steps we have taken. But just as important as activity is the ability to wind down, okay, and nap. So tell your HR you want improved sales, you want improved productivity, you want better teamwork. let us all nap between 10 to 20 minutes every single day. Now, logistically, if you're at home in the fetal position on the bed on the left-hand side, and do not use the bed for anything else. So no eating, reading and stuff on the bed. If you don't have access to a bed, you can just be on an easy chair and you can doze off on the chair. If you're at work or in school, just on the bench. If you don't have any of that, okay, on the desk. And if you don't have any of that, and just can't nap at all, then just maybe walk to the window and look outside for about 10 minutes. Be with yourself, allow your mind to unwind so that your health and well-being is reaching its optimum. So these are the basics. However, I must also tell you what is it that you must not do. So what you must not do is, number one, nap between 4 and 7 p.m. in the evening. Okay, that's not the time to sleep, because then it will interfere with the night's sleep. Number two, you should not sleep for longer than 30 minutes. So a 90-minute nap is only okay for the really young kids or the really old people or someone who's really sick and recovering from an illness. But for the rest of us, does just a 10 or 15-minute nap up to 30 minutes will make you feel refreshed and rejuvenated for the rest of your day. The third thing that you should not do is sleep to the TV. Don't switch on the TV and then say, "मैं अपने कुर्सी पे सो जाती हूँ." And the fourth thing that you should not do is post lunch, if you are unable to nap, what you should surely not do is not have chai, not have coffee, not have chocolate, and surely not have the cigarette. So a stimulant post lunch is terrible. That's the stuff that gives you, that creates issues with the heart, with the hormones, with your sleep, with your stress, and with your weight. So just these few basic do's and don'ts, and I think you will be just fine. So the guideline for this week is take that afternoon nap every day post lunch, and let's make the afternoon nap great again. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next Tuesday at 4 p.m.